My name is John Stark from MacMovieGuy.com, and I'm a blind film critic, the real blind film critic. All you other blind film critics are just imitating. So, won't the real blind film critic please stand up and review Stans, the new documentary about Eminem and fans of Stans? And if you loved that intro, please subscribe. If you hated that intro, so did I. Anyway, it's available on Paramount Plus with audio description, and it's a documentary that's very reminiscent of something that I've already seen this year called Metallica Saved My Life. And it's basically an artist and their relationship to their fans and interviewing the fans and how much the artist has meant to them throughout their life. The only difference here is that Eminem does not employ his fans like Metallica does. Like, Metallica has hired some of their fans over the years. There were stories of like Metallica showing up at, for their fans at certain events. Eminem isn't that close to his fans, but he seems to have somewhat of a symbiotic relationship with his fans. So we get to watch this and look, if you only have one shot, one opportunity to seize everything you've ever wanted, would you watch it in a documentary or would you just let it slip? So you don't want to lose yourself and not watch this if you're an Eminem fan, obviously. So make sure to get onto Paramount Plus. I don't think it's, I mean, I don't think it's going to win an Oscar for Best Documentary of the Year, but I certainly felt like, as a fan of Eminem's, I watched this while I was cleaning out my closet. I'm sorry, Mom, but I never meant to hurt you. And I was able to get out of it, what I think I'm supposed to get out of it, which is the fact that there's this weird irony, I think, in the fact of the song Stan, which is a song about an insane fan who kills his girlfriend after, thinking that he was dared to drink a fifth of vodka and then dared to drive. But, and then drives off of a bridge in the middle of the night and, well, this is Stan. And that has gone on to mean obsessive fan, but not in a dangerous way. It probably should mean in a dangerous way, but somehow we've worked this into the lexicon so that it just means like a super fan, like a really, I don't get it. I don't know what we're doing here, guys. But this, I think Eminem's participation in this is key, and him talking about the highs and lows of his life. He talks about, overdosing and being in the hospital and sitting there and realizing, if he doesn't change, that he won't get to see his daughter grow up. So stuff like that is real, and the reaction from the fans to the audience. It's interesting to see some people pop in here like Adam Sandler. It's like, Adam Sandler's in here? What is Adam Sandler in here for? So it does talk a little bit about crazed fans and how some of the artists have had restraining orders against their fans. I mean, it doesn't completely absolve them, but it does interview a lot of fans who are willing to sign up for this documentary to be like, I love Eminem, and I just want to pick apart his brain. I'm like, dude, literally? Or one dude changed his name to Marshall. So I was expecting somebody to be like, this is my son. His middle name is Eminem. So yeah. It does kind of go into, if you're not really that big of a fan of Eminem and you don't really understand the craze of where he came from and his rise, sort of explain through both the narrative coming from Eminem and also the fans who know his stories. So it's a pretty comprehensive documentary. I liked it. I like Eminem though, obviously, because I've quoted a couple of his songs so far. So I'm not going to back down. I won't back down from this review. No, I won't back down. And I'm going to give Stans. Uh, I'm going to give it. I'm going to give it a 8.1 out of 10. I like the documentary. I don't think it's that consequential at the end of the day. I think Metallica Saved My Life is a little bit better in that it actually shows more of a connection between Metallica and their fans than Stans does. There's clearly more of a line between Eminem and his fans here. I like the audio description track. I thought they did a lot of audio description, all things considered. I wasn't expecting much from a documentary, and there was actually quite a bit of audio description here. So, yeah, if you want to check this out, please do, but don't relapse. Don't relapse. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And hush, little baby, won't you cry? Everything's gonna be all right. And I'll see you guys on the other side.